Okay, so I saw that this news article, this story was trending, and I think it's significant for a couple of different reasons. And it says Paris Jackson landed a major modeling contract, and this is the famous daughter of Michael Jackson. Now, I made a video, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, that this young woman said about her father. It was that he was murdered, and she said this. Because it's obvious. All the arrows point to that. It sounds like a total conspiracy theory, and it sounds like BS, but all real fans and everybody in the family knows it was a setup. It was BS. And then she said, I definitely do because it's a chess game, and I'm trying to play the chess game right away, and that's all I can say about that right now. So the first piece of this is now that she has this big modeling contract, well, you don't think she'll be talking about her dad being murdered anymore anytime soon. Because once that she is now a part of the beast, she has handlers now inside the modeling business, and she is now a public figure, and they are going to tell her what to say and what she can't say. And so this is one way that they are able to buy somebody's silence. Now, if you look at her, you would say, well, maybe she could be a model, but she wouldn't be somebody that would be a famous model on her own. She wouldn't have got this big contract if she wasn't Michael Jackson's daughter. So there are a couple of pieces here, and I've just talked about celebrity marriages, because the celebrity culture outside of whatever art that they create, whatever music or movies or whatever, acting or anything that they do, the culture and their lives dominate the story and the headlines. So this is the real drama. This is the stuff they want people to focus on. And if you think about Michael Jackson and these two children, Michael Jackson had a bizarre life, claimed that he was abused. He appeared to be someone that could easily be considered a mind control subject. He had a lot of mental health issues. And then when he had these children, of course, he was a black person of African descent, and he had these blue-eyed white children, and then he had them wear these bizarre masks and all these types of things. Just a bizarre childhood, and everything is just weird about this guy in this situation. Then it appeared that he was likely murdered. Both of these children, Paris and her brother, said that they thought the guy was murdered and that there's some sort of conspiracy. But the guy had built up such a brand. He had such an influence on pop culture and the society. They're keeping this narrative going now with the kids, especially this girl, because they don't want a good narrative and a good distraction to go to waste. They've put all this money and effort into creating the public's fascination with Michael Jackson and now with his family. So they're just going to keep this thing going. They did the same thing with Elvis's daughter, and this is how they roll in a new level of propaganda and mind control with a second generation of celebrities. So it's not that she has some talent or she's really capable of being a top model. It's just they want to keep her in the public eye, and they'll do that any way possible because they've already invested in this narrative, and it's something that they want to continually control. People still identify with Michael Jackson. He still has an influence on this society, so they're keeping this story alive. And you can see their commitment to these types of things because they could just allow these kids to go off. People wouldn't recognize them in a few years, and it would be over. But they just keep on feeding the beast. Okay, this is Paul Romano reporting from the apocalypse, and everybody have a blessed day.